Honourable Member for Ottawa South.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and good morning to you after a very long and difficult 48 hours here in the House. I'd like to pick up on some of the comments my colleague made. First of all, to suggest that the Liberal Party is, of course, interested in efforts to modernize and update our Copyright Act in a fair and balanced manner. We are, of course, also deeply concerned about the digital lock provisions in this legislation. But I want to ask my question this way to my colleague, and I would ask him, as I know he's capable of giving a good, fair and objective answer. This really deals with the question of recent disclosures of diplomatic cables from the United States that show that the Conservative copyright plan appears to have been drafted very much to satisfy industry concerns of the United States. I know we will not get into the sometime U.S.-type bashing commentary. We don't need that. We have good friends and neighbours in the United States who have their own interests. But perhaps in the interest of Canadians watching or following this debate, could he help us understand where the differences lie between the Canadian interests in this regard and the American interests in this regard? Maybe give us some insight, because he's so close to the file, as to why the Conservative Party would allow itself to be perhaps influenced too greatly by American interests as opposed to Canadian.
The Honourable